Kerala's governor does not have time to spend in Kerala. Mostly he is outside. ഇന്നും ഇവിടെയുണ്ട്. കേരള ഹൗസിൽ ചിലർ ചോദിച്ചു നിങ്ങളെ സമരത്ത് പങ്കെടുക്കാനോ കാണാനോ വന്നതാണ്. If at all he comes to Kerala, he does not have time to read out the entire governor's address in the assembly. But he has time to sit on the road and create a scene.
നമ്മുടെ കേരള ഗവർണർ ആരിഫ് മുഹമ്മദ് ഖാനെ അങ്ങനെയൊന്നും വിട്ടുകളയാൻ മുഖ്യമന്ത്രി പിണറായി വിജയൻ തയ്യാറല്ല. അതുകൊണ്ടാണ് ഇന്ന് ദില്ലിയിലെ പ്രതിഷേധ സമരത്തിന്റെ പ്രസംഗത്തിൽ പോലും ആരിഫ് മുഹമ്മദ് ഖാൻ ഇവിടെ കാണിക്കുന്ന കാര്യങ്ങളെപ്പറ്റി കൃത്യമായ ഒരു മറുപടി അവിടെ പറഞ്ഞിരിക്കുന്നത്. അതുമാത്രമല്ല, ദില്ലിയിൽ ഇപ്പോൾ നമ്മുടെ ഗവർണർ ഉണ്ട്, ഗവർണർ നമ്മുടെ സമരത്തിൽ പങ്കെടുക്കാൻ വന്നതാണോ എന്ന് പലരും ചോദിച്ചു എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ് കൃത്യമായി കളിയാക്കി വിടുകയും ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട് നമ്മുടെ ആരിഫ് മുഹമ്മദ് ഖാനെ. ഇനി അദ്ദേഹം നടത്തിയ പ്രസംഗത്തിൽ ഇന്ത്യയിലെ ആരിഫ് മുഹമ്മദ് ഖാനെ പോലെയുള്ള ഗവർണർമാരെ രൂക്ഷമായി വിമർശിക്കുന്നുമുണ്ട്. അതായത് BJP ഇതര സർക്കാരുകൾ ഭരിക്കുന്ന സംസ്ഥാനങ്ങളിൽ അവിടുത്തെ ഗവർണർമാർ കാണിച്ചു കൂട്ടുന്ന ഭരണഘടനാ വിരുദ്ധമായ കാര്യങ്ങളിൽ ഓരോന്നായി എണ്ണി പറഞ്ഞുകൊണ്ട് ഇന്ന് നമ്മൾ നയിച്ച ഈ ഒരു സമരം, ആ സമരം എല്ലാ സംസ്ഥാനങ്ങൾക്കും ഒരു പുത്തൻ ഉണർവേകട്ടെ എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞുകൊണ്ടാണ് മുഖ്യമന്ത്രി തന്റെ പ്രസംഗം അവസാനിക്കുന്നത്. എന്തായാലും ഈ ഒരു പ്രസംഗത്തിൽ ഉടനീളം കേരള ഗവർണറെയും മറ്റു സംസ്ഥാനങ്ങളിലെ ഗവർണർമാരെയും ഒക്കെ തന്നെ, അതായത് BJP ഇതര സംസ്ഥാനത്തെ ഗവർണർമാരെയൊക്കെ തന്നെ രൂക്ഷമായി വിമർശിക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. അതിനിടയിൽ കേരള ഗവർണർക്ക് കാര്യമായി കിട്ടിയിട്ടുമുണ്ട്. അപ്പോൾ ആ ഒരു ഇംഗ്ലീഷിലെ കലക്കം പ്രസംഗം നമുക്കൊന്ന് കേൾക്കാം.
മനസ്സിലാകുന്ന ഭാഷയിലേക്ക് കടക്കുകയാണ്. The union over states mentality is being reflected in how the governors across opposition ruled states are functioning. Constitutionally, governors are to exercise their duties on the advice of the state cabinets. However, we are seeing this phenomena of governors in opposition ruled states acting at the behest of the powers that appointed them, that is, the union government. We are gathered here in Delhi, where the union government where this has become subject to severe criticism of the Supreme Court. We are all familiar with the case that was filed by the Delhi state government in the Honorable Supreme Court and the verdict of the Constitution bench. However, within days of that landmark judgment, in which the Honorable Chief Justice opined that a constitutionally entrenched and democratically elected government needs to have control over its administration, the union government introduced an ordinance and subsequently passed a bill in the parliament. It proves to us that the union government will go forward with their authoritarian tendencies to any extent to usurp the rights of the states. We have seen gubernatorial excesses in Punjab, West Bengal, Odisha, Telangana, Tamil Nadu, and so on. In many states, including Kerala, we have seen governors trying to overreach their constitutional mandate by meddling with the autonomy of the legislature. Assent to bills passed by legislative assemblies have been indefinitely delayed. In this context, it is to be noted that the Supreme Court did warn the governors that they were playing with the fire. Yet, governors continue to play their political games. Multiple state governments have had to approach the judiciary against such undemocratic high-handedness. Kerala's governor does not have time to spend in Kerala. Mostly he is outside. ഇന്നും ഇവിടെയുണ്ട്. കേരള ഹൗസിൽ ചിലർ ചോദിച്ചു നിങ്ങളെ സമരത്ത് പങ്കെടുക്കാനോ കാണാനോ വന്നതാണ്. If at all he comes to Kerala, he does not have time to read out the entire governor's address in the assembly. But he has time to sit on the road and create a scene. In all opposition-ruled states, there have been instances of chancellors acting as at the behest of their political masters in matters related to universities. Interests and statutes of the states are being sidelined in this regard. Rather than consulting the state governments, Even on matters related to state-funded universities, governors have made political interferences as chancellors. In Kerala too, the same is happening. The chancellor, by misusing his powers, is appointing senate members according to his own whims and fancies in an attempt to usurp the administration of universities and thereby even destroying the academic autonomy of our universities. There are some who alleged that this protest in Delhi is politically motivated. In reality, it is that allegation what is politically motivated. This protest is against the denial of what is rightfully ours. Isn't it a fact that our borrowings have been limited and that our grants have been denied? How is it politically motivated to point it out? It is not just Kerala that is protesting against the political discrimination against states. Karnataka has also come out in protest. They say that they suffered losses to the tune of rupees 1,87,000 crore, a loss that is similar to that of Kerala's. The party that is in power in Karnataka is not the same as the party that is in power in Kerala. Are in state governments run by different political parties having to protest against the same issues? Because it is true that they are facing discrimination. Is this politically motivated? In yesterday's The Hindu newspaper, there is an article written by two independent financial experts. They are not from Kerala. They are from Tamil Nadu. In their article about fiscal federalism, they are proving with the support of authentic data that the union's revenue is spiking while the state's share is plummeting. When they are describing the overall situation of the states in the country, is it politically motivated? When federalism is destroyed, it will cause losses to all the states. On top of that are the politically motivated actions against non-BJP run states. Efforts are on by certain sections to depict the genuine demands of states as an issue of north-south divide. It is totally untrue, unfounded and baseless. Ours is a democratic protest against the undoing of federal structure and the sheer discrimination against the states, irrespective of north-south considerations. However, taking into account the interests of our people and our state, we cannot be quiet. In our attempts to strengthen federalism and cooperative federalism, all these issues need to be addressed in such a way that India flourishes as a union of states instead of nose diving into an autocratic union over states. I hope that today's gathering will go a long way in reaffirming our resolve to strengthen our states and thereby our country. Let us hope that more states and opposition parties will join hands in this democratic struggle. Let me conclude by thanking you all for your presence and by extending greetings to you all once again. Thank you.